Hi everyone, it's so good to be here. I'm so glad that I got to be part of your podcast. And my name is Vera Vihma. I teach PE here at VFIS, both for primary and for secondary, and for bilingual and for international. No, at that point, definitely not. It was not on my list of any occupation. I don't think any kid, 6-year-olds are not thinking about their job at that point, but maybe if I had to list some, I would say a flower shop owner or a princess or a singer. So nothing to do with PE at all. Well, I was doing my education studies in Tampere University, and doing the PE studies as a minor was one option, and I really liked the studies. There were so different kind of courses that we could take part in. The group was amazing, and yeah, I feel like kids try out new things, but as adults, yeah, of course we develop ourselves, but learning actually new skills, meaning like, I don't know, how to swim butterfly. We don't do that anymore. Like, we kind of quit. So I think part of the PE studies, we were all adults and we were still challenged to learn new skills, and I really like that way of thinking and challenging yourself in that way. Yeah, sure. Like I said, I did my classroom teacher studies or the pedagogical studies first. We start with them. That was almost like the whole bachelor, like 3 years at that point. And then I wanted to specialize into something, and PE is something that I've always liked a lot. And I haven't been fixated to any specific sport. I've always liked them all, mostly ball games and team sports, but anyways, so to me it was like a clear choice. And like I said, I really enjoyed the studies, and of course there's always some challenges, but hey, you overcome those. Yeah. Well, I would really just point out some skills that I didn't know when I started those studies, like doing, while skating, for example, doing the crossover. That's one thing. I actually had to learn that as, I don't know, 23-year-old, and yeah. I wouldn't say that the studies were like a piece of cake, absolutely not, but like, when you're in a good company, when you're doing what you like, it really isn't that big of a mountain not to achieve. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. I think that gaining that kind of experiences in sort of a young age, like while you're a teenager, accomplishing something big at that point, that always gives you like more power and more determination to overcome the next one. So for example, for me, I started playing football when I was 14 or 15 years old. That's surprisingly late, because most of the kids, their parents put them on the field like when they're 4 or 5, so 10 years before I ever did. So understandably, they were so much better than I was. But then, what can you do? Then you just try your best. Yeah, you suck for the first years, but then it becomes fun and you have a skill for the rest of your life. Then you gain from that experience, you gain the feeling that, hey, I can do this. I can do these things. So once in 2 years, do something big that makes you gain that kind of experience that, hey, I can do this. Yeah. Well, first of all, give me the list of people who think that, because I don't think that's an assumption, at least not in Finland. Most of the teachers are actually women, but yeah, I get what you mean. I have nothing to say on that. Like, do what you want, do what you like, do what you're good at, and the rest will follow. I'm very happy with my current job and to work with two such great PE teachers. There's three in here in VFIS, so I'm happy to be part of that team. To be honest, I think like as 6-year-olds, we're quite followers still. So I think the whole personality of a kid rises when they're 13, 14, the first years of those teenage years. But as a 6-year-old, I would just give thumbs up for myself. Keep doing the same thing, stay kind. Be polite, but also know your own value. Don't get upset when you hear the no. Never if one door closes, 2 doors open. That's my motto, I think. Based on my life. Maybe the football example was the first one. Then learning how to drive manual moped. Then getting into a very appreciated high school. Doing the military. Then getting into the university. Gaining these great things in life, achieving things, that gives you more and more inner strength to apply even somewhere higher or further, achieve some goals that you maybe a couple years ago you thought that, yeah, that's not for me, look at me. But no, you gotta think bigger, outside of the box. Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of empowering teachers here at VFIS, and this school is also led by females. So yeah, the students get to see that every day. They get to learn from them, but also I think the way that here at VFIS all the students are treated exactly the same, that also gives a very good base in life and in self-confidence to start the whole, school life with. Something that's very common if you think VFIS and Finland is that, like I already said, students are treated the same. They aren't treated as boys and girls. We do not group them like that. So I think, we don't even do the grouping, or during my PE lessons, I don't say, hey, boys, listen up, I have these instructions. Because they're not always the boys. Yeah, maybe couple, but I don't want to reinforce that belief that, hey, boys, listen up now, or hey, boys, remember to pass also for the girls. No, that never comes out of my mouth. I think there's a lot of value on what comes out of teachers' mouths, that there's a huge power in those words, but also how we give opportunities. For example, hey, now you're the one in charge of this group work. Can you be sure that all the members of your group know what to do and what they're accepted? To name a couple things. That all the kids are as valuable. So I would say that in here we teach them about equality and also about fair play during recess, during lessons, how to take everyone in, how to ask, hey, would you like to join us? That's also just, basic politeness, of course, but at the same time, it's inclusion. We want everyone to feel like that they are very welcome to join. I think they're great. They're very determined. They know what they want. They're playful, they're kind, they have some courage, which I love seeing during the PE lessons. And they're also very good leaders in team building games and some other group works. I see them very often taking the role of, hey, what are we gonna do now? Yeah. Well, it's easy to say this, but I think the most important thing for them is to understand their value, gain some self-confidence, like a healthy self-confidence. When you have confidence, you can achieve anything. So yeah, I would tell them to be brave, take the space that they have deserved, they have the right to. They're students of VFIS. So yeah, you've earned your spot, now just take it. Well, I would list the same things that I said. We have in PE, we don't have girls and boys in separate classes. We all do everything together. That's one class. We don't divide them to boys and girls, to some kind of like other groupings. We're all here. So I would say that this kind of model and setup already teaches them the whole value of like equality. Every student is as equal as each other. So yeah. During my PE lessons, I try to mention each of my students' name at least once, and in a positive sentence, like well done X, well done you, or what a nice pass, great teamwork. So I want to make sure that everybody hears their name at least once from my mouth. Last but not least, I want to tell you that you are very valuable and you need to take your own spot that we have already given you. So please be confident. After you learn how to be confident, gain the confidence, everything is possible. Only the sky's the limit. So start with confidence and the rest will follow.